squad. Oslo City Altaroonies coach Blaze back at it again. TAO offseason week 2 battle. Exciting stuff. Yes, we're having our battle right now in this video. I'm very excited. If you haven't watched the team builder, make sure you go do that first. If you're ever so curious about what we're bringing and why, it's all there for you. It's laid up so you know what plan we have coming in, and I hope you're excited for the battle. Let me know if you're excited for the battle. So right off the bat here, we're facing Devil, and from the last, we're currently 1-0. Looking to make it 2-0, hopefully. But we'll start this battle right here, and I'll show you why. First, right off the bat, as you can see in the team preview right here, I was so relieved, excited about this battle. Relieved, excited. I had so many emotions at the same time because, as you can see on your screen, as I've talked about in the team builder many a times, Ludicolo is a threat to my team. It's like my team is basically revolved around, if you have a grass type move on your team, I'm dead. If you have a grass type, I'm dead. And he doesn't bring his grass type, which outspeeds everything I have in the rain. Like, how'd you not bring Ludicolo, bro? I was so surprised. But it's not like I question everything that's on this team either. I mean, everything makes sense. Like, he has Drapion, strong knockoff user, which I'm very weak to. He has Kabutops, which does a ton of work with his combined water rock typing in the rain. Outspeeds everything I have if I'm not boosted by anything. His Politoed does solid work as well. And his Registeel, which I predicted to be a curse set. In my eyes, a curse set would be the most obvious thing. But we'll get into the battle. Turn 1. Okay, so I was thinking when I was thinking like seeing his team. I don't exactly remember what I led with here. Yes, I led with Gourgeist because I was predicting him to either lead the Registeel or the Politoed. One of those two, the Registeel or the Politoed. And Gourgeist is not threatened in any way by any of those. So I'm thinking like I can basically free leech seed off that. Let me just pull up the showdown real quick, right? Let me pull up the showdown real quick. No, not the new team. This is week 2. Yes, let me pull up my team. Yes, as you can see, we have some defensive investments. 132, right? 128 HP and 132 defense. I don't remember exactly what it's for, but in my other version of the team builder, I did say so. But I did. This is my set that I forgot to mention in the team builder right here. So if you haven't seen it, or I put it in the description of the team builder, but you can go check it out. This is the set right here. Mostly detects special hits, actually, because I have Will-O-Wisp for physical hits, and Leech Seed, and Magic Coat for the lead Registeel if it has rocks, and Giga Drain for the Kabutops and the Politoed. So right. So I'm thinking I can just go for a free. I think it's Leech Seed I go for. Okay, I go for the Willow first. Okay, so I don't remember much of this battle apparently. It's been a while. Let me just tell you that. It's been a while. But I go for the Willow. I burn him. I hit it, which is nice. So we trade status. Here he goes for the Brave Bird. And as you can see, those defensive investments are very crucial. Very crucial. Because let's pull up the damage calc, right? Let's pull up the damage calc right here. Pokemon damage calculator. If we pull up Murkrow, right? If we put up Murkrow blank, and then we put up our Gourgeist, yes, right, with 128 and then 136. As you can see, if he goes 252, Adamant, Brave, that's a lot. So he's clearly not 252 Adamant. Because it didn't even do this much. What? Braybird did 33. Oh, because he's burned. That's why it's so huge. So if he's burned, right? That's why the burn was so huge in the first turn. Yes. This is more of what I like to see, right? This is more of what I think. So he was probably not, if he's like 252. He doesn't have 252 attack. I don't think he has. But the burn was huge there, right? I could have gone for a leech seed, and then his Brave Bird would have taken me down to like nothing at all. And then I leech seed, because that's very smart of me, right? I burn him so that I can leech seed stall him, because I wouldn't be able to do that without the burn. So that's kind of smart. And the burn is there to stay, because he doesn't have a cleric. So the burn is there to stay, right? So I'm basically forcing him to switch out here into his Drapion, his Dark type. But at this point, I was so scared of Pursuit Trap, because I think if we check this, right, if we check Drapion, 252, even Adamant, right, because it's faster than me, a knockoff, and a Pursuit with 80 base, right? Okay, so he does a solid amount to me, right? It does a solid amount, because even I have some defensive investments, right? But if he's like, let's say he's choice banned, right? Well, choice banned Pursuit almost kills me, right? So he could have brought something like that, but I wasn't expecting choice band. Maybe like a life orb or something, maybe AV, something like that. Yeah. So as you can see, I got paralyzed. I'm pretty sure I clicked Will-O-Wisp there. I don't know. I'll have to. Yes, that's huge. Did you Willow there? Yes, I did Willow there. So I did Willow on that turn and got fully parried. So if I would have gotten that burn off, that knockoff would not have done that much, and I would have maybe be able to leech seed stall him, because I would most likely tank too, because burn half the damage, and knockoff doesn't do so much on the second time. So I would have definitely be able to actually leech seed stall him if I didn't get fully parried in 2 turns. But it's Pokemon, you know, we're just moving on. My Ribombee is basically useless now. It's lost its leftovers, and it has Paralyze on him. But I at least get the leech seed off before I switch, right? And then he goes to Substitute. That's huge. That's so huge, because I got the leech seed off before he revealed what set he was. So now I know he's not AV, right? So now I know he's not AV, which I mentioned that I might think he was, because he only revealed knockoff, right? So if I got the burn there, that would have been huge. But I got the leech seed off right as the sub came up, which leech seed still drains HP behind sub. Look at this, right? So he goes for the knockoff. He does 46. He does 46% to me and knocks off my Rindo Berry. I revealed the Rindo Berry. It's kind of useless now that he doesn't have Ludicolo. The only thing would be like, yeah, I don't know, Hidden Power Grass or something like that. Yeah, and then I go for the EQ. It fades, clearly fades on the substitute, and then I get Leech Seed recovery. So now his second knockoff won't do as much at all. His sub is now gone, and he's still Leech Seed stalled down to 39% of one of his crucial win conditions. Because in my opinion, Drapion is one of his win conditions in this. It's Drapion and it's Kabutops in raid. That's probably, if he's not Curse Registeel, that's the 2 win cons that he has. Right, so he goes out to Murkrow, which is burned, so I'm not really scared. And on the switch, I figured he didn't want to sack this off, and he was leech seeded, which tempts him to switch out. So what I did was I put up rocks on that turn, right, and he takes burn damage. I switch out into my Clefairy because I can tank anything he wants to do. See, that Brave Bird does nothing when he's burned. Woohoo! Brave Bird does nothing. I get paralyzed again, which is unfortunate. I put up a wish here. He goes for the DeFi to get away with the rocks, and I get fully paralyzed again. So that's the second turn of fully paralyzed. So the paralysis is coming back to haunt me from week 1. Because if you remember week 1, we got very lucky with the para hacks, but it's coming back to haunt me in this, apparently. So we get the wish off, full HP. He's racking up burn damage, right? He might have roost, but he's racking up burn damage. So he needs to click Roost soon, right? So on the switch, he goes back into this, and I go for the seismic toss, which puts him at 8 HP with his Drapion. Now his Drapion is almost gone. He has no cleric, no wish user, nothing like that. So he can't heal his mons back up if they don't have self-recovery. With water absorb, I think, no, maybe, yeah. With like, if it doesn't have self-recovery with roost or stuff like that, or rest, it actually will just get whittled down, and he'll eventually lose, right? So I figured as long as I live anything, I can hopefully get him out, just take out his Pokemon, his Drapion, with another seismic toss, and I just banked on the fact that I didn't get fully paired, and I was lucky enough, so that didn't happen. So off the Drapion goes, and he sends out his Hypnotoad here, right here, his Politoed, right? He sets up the rain. And now, I let him Scald. I click Wish here, and now, cause I figured, right, if he can't kill me, or I think that was a roll perhaps, but I was fine with letting this drop either way. But I got the Wish off, which is pretty huge. And then I click Protect. Look at this. I click Protect on the second turn, and I get fully paralyzed. So I go down. He reveals that he's the Whirlpool set, which is pretty huge. I frisk his Chesto Berry, so I know he's like Rest, Chesto, Whirlpool, Scald. So I know that he doesn't have anything that can threaten me. The only move would be like Ice Beam at the last slot, but he's probably like Rest, Sleep Talk, Scald, Whirlpool, or Rest, maybe, since he has Chesto, maybe like a Rest, Perish Song, Whirlpool would make sense. So yeah, something like that. But I was very convinced at the start that this was not Whirlpool. I did not think he was bringing Whirlpool, so this was a surprise to me to see that set. But I didn't get to see the full extent of it. I tanked the Scald, paralyzed again. I clicked Giga Drain here, and I can calculate for you. It wasn't really that. I don't remember how much the special defense he has, but let's just put full HP for argument's sake, right? If I go Giga Drain, how much special attack? I have 36 attack, special attack. So it doesn't do much, right? It doesn't do much, but it heals me for 24 to 29. And if he doesn't have Ice Beam, then I stall him with this. I stall him with Giga Drain, basically. So it kind of mattered, but it's like I've gotten so much paralyzed at this point that I was really just done with my paralyzed mons. So I just let them both drop. I go out into Big Burb, the Pelipper, Big Burb. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if actually I need to check that up. If Drizzle, I don't think Drizzle activates if the rain is already up, right? I don't think it resets. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, right? But at the same time, I figured he would bring Damp Rock. So a Whirlpool set actually makes more sense now that I think about it. But you know, I'm showing off my tech here. I'm just letting Big Burb go here. I'm clicking Hurricane, because Hurricane hits everything except for the Kabutops, and if he brings out Kabutops to tank a Hurricane, he might get confused, and it might go it's free damage for me, but essentially. I get rid of any Focus Sash on Kabutops if he runs that. So it's risky. So the fact that he doesn't bring in Kabutops on this, or even, I think he should have brought in Registeel, to be honest. But like, he lets me pick off the Murkrow, which is fine. The rain disappears, right? And then he goes on to the Politoed, he resets the rain. Then he goes for a Scald, and he doesn't burn. I go for a 100% accurate Hurricane. That's why I prepped against this. So like, I may not have Drizzle on this, but I packed the Hurricane because I know he's bringing rain, right? So that's a good prep on my part. And I reveal my tech, the Rain Dish. So I kind of like get free. Thanks to Rain Dish, actually, I don't think I get two shot by Scald right here, because I think Rain Dish heals you more than what leftover. No, I think Rain Dish heals you about as heals about. It's a free leftovers plus my extra ability, which is Charty Berry. I didn't, yeah, a Charty Berry. I don't get to reveal that because Charty Berry is like, I have to be at full HP to tank something, and the burn pretty much seals the deal with that. So, or something like that. I don't remember, but you'll see it, right? So, my original plan was, I'm very scared of Registeel. I'm very scared of it. And my original plan was the following. My plan is to make sure my Rhydon can two-shot a Registeel with Earthquake, even through leftovers. I specifically designed Rhydon to be able to two-hit his Registeel even through leftovers. But Seismitoad does not. Seismitoad is 252 attack. He's not adamant, or he's not plus attack nature in any way. He's plus defense nature to tank Giga Drains more comfortably. But he didn't bring Ludicolo, so this set is less valuable. But it does over half, but it doesn't two-shot thanks to leftovers. And you'll see here, right here. So he puts up the rocks, which my team isn't really that weak to rocks. The only rocks that rock weakness I have is the two pokes here at the bottom. So it's Ribombee and Pelipper. That's my only two weaknesses here. And you see, thanks to leftovers, he lives on 2%. That's very unfortunate. Now I haven't revealed what kind of ability on this Seismitoad I am yet. I haven't revealed that, so he doesn't know if I'm Swift Swim or if he or something like that. He assumes 100% that I'm Swift Swim at this point, I think, right? He assumes so, because he's bringing rain, right? And then he goes for the Earthquake. Now, I think I do. Yes, I do a very, very, very genius tactic right here, a strategy right here. I set up the rocks while his Hazard Remover is dead. He might have Rapid Spin on Hitmonlee, which is fine, but I don't. Since he had Defog on Murkrow, I don't think he has Rapid Spin, right? I don't think so. He doesn't have Webs or Toxic Spikes on, or some. He didn't reveal Toxic Spikes on Drapion, so it makes me believe that he's not Rapid Spin on Hitmonlee. But I allow him. I basically allow him to Earthquake me one more time for free rocks, essentially. I sacrifice 24 HP on my Seismitoad for rocks on his side, which is very, very crucial, and you'll see why soon. Because his Politoed, at this point in time, his Politoed is at 10%, right? And rocks does 12% on switch in, which means that Politoed is dead. And you'll see why that is crucial soon. So I switch in Pelipper, I take 25% and I take the fake out because that's what most Hitmonlee sets are. They are normal gem, normal gem, fake out, and then maybe like high jump kick, poison jab, something like that. Poison jab for my Ribombee, yeah, something like that, right? Because with Unburden, I'm pretty sure he outspeeds my Ribombee. So the thing is, I go. This is also another thing I designed my Rhydon for. I'm pretty sure. If we see here, yes, it has 12 defense. It has enough defense to tank anything that this thing wants to do comfortably. I calced high jump kick. Right before I sent in Rhydon, I calced how much. I can do the calc once more. What I did was I basically calced Rhydon versus Hitmonlee. And I said this in my team builder as well. Not the team builder that I uploaded, right? But one that I did. The first team builder I did. I didn't get to upload that because it was an hour long and it was hard to edit and stuff like that. I might do hour-long team builders in the future for playoffs and stuff, like live team builders, but I just wanted to get the video up, so that's why. But my thing was, this Rhydon is specifically designed to counter Hitmonlee and Registeel. So as you can see, his high jump kick does not kill me in any way. Only way it kills me is if it's a crit, and then even then it's like a chance to kill, right? So he doesn't have an item because he's unburdened, so this is most of what he can do, right? And then I have 12 defense, which is that. So his high jump kick does 60 to 71, right? And then since I'm at 95%, I can pretty much tank anything. And then he goes for a close combat, which does even less. See, close combat does even less. Look at this! Even with 16 in attack. Even with 16 in attack. I should probably remove those. Yeah, okay. Because I don't have any HP at all. So actually these are the real damage rolls. But I was at 95, right? So high jump kick doesn't kill, and close combat definitely does not kill. I don't think even close combat kills with a crit, or it has a high chance to, and high jump kick guaranteed kills with a crit. Okay, fine. But I didn't bank on a crit right there. I banked on not getting crit right there, rather. So as you can see, with 16 attack, Earthquake is a one-shot. Even if he's like 252, right? Earthquake, but I have 244 attack. I have 244 adamant, which makes this an 81.3% chance to OHKO. And that's if he's like 248 and then maybe like 4 in defense. Yeah, even then, my Earthquake has an 80% chance to OHKO basically. So I was thinking, like, as long as I can live whatever he wants to do, Earthquake should knock him out. And it does completely, because close combat lowers his defense by 1. So when I put this at -1, my Earthquake does very much damage. It does 145 to 172. So it's a guaranteed knockout when he lowers his defense. It was an 80% chance, and he lowered it into a complete knockout. But it was after rocks either way, so we can kind of like check that. So if he gets hurt by rocks, after rocks, it's a guaranteed OHKO. After rocks, it's a guaranteed OHKO. Because it does 97. He was like at 95, 94 or something. Okay, here the play of the game comes in. This is the play of the game. He switches in his Politoed to set up the rain, so his Kabutops can come in and sweep me. That's his plan, right? That's his plan. So what he opts to do is he has to switch in Politoed sooner or later, right? But it's at 10%. It dies to rocks, and his rain is not getting set up. His rain is not getting set up. And that's insane, because now Kabutops has to come in on me without rain. So he takes the rocks damage, and then he uses Giga Drain. Now, I talked about this in my original team builder. I kind of joked around about it. I said, it would be insane if he brings Giga Drain. Does he really want to bring Giga Drain with that 40 base special attack? But like, it is a grass type move. And it is quite effective, and it is healing him back. So I was very on the fence about it. I wasn't expecting it, but it's like I could potentially see it coming. That was my thought in the team builder, and here it is, right? It makes total sense for him to bring this, right? So he brings Giga Drain, which brings him back up to full, which makes me really, 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 really scared. Because I was expecting him to be Focus Sash all this time. I was expecting him to be Focus Sash. So that's also a reason why I put rocks up. I wanted to kill the Politoed. I wanted the Focus Sash on Kabutops to be broken. That was my plan. And then he comes with Giga Drain, and he gets back up to full. So if he's Focus Sash, he wins here. So I switch into my... I do the only play I can. I switch into my Rabombi. I outspeed him. And I pack Energy Ball on this. And he goes for the Aqua Jet, right? Even a crit, as he says right here. Well, even a crit Aqua Jet doesn't kill. I don't know if I think I have some HP in this. I don't. I don't at all. I have 4 defense. That's what I have. I have 4 defense. That's all I have. So Yeah, even a crit Aqua Jet does not kill. His Aqua Jet does 41 and times 1.5 does not kill. Does not kill me. Because I was like, how much percentage was I last turn? Oh, whoops, next turn. Yeah, I was at 76%. And if we go 41 times 1.5 is 61, so it does not kill. Does not kill in any universe imaginary. He has to get like an uber crit, which doesn't exist, right? So I hit him up with an energy ball, and that's GG. Because he's not Focus Sash. But if he was Focus Sash, he would be at 1% here, and then he would just Aqua Jet me next turn, kill this, and then he would go Giga Drain this, and then I'm dead, right? The only variable in this, if he was Focus Sash, if he was a Focus Sash set, the only variable is Water Absorb on Seismitoad. Because he did not, let me tell you this, I'm 100% confident that he did not know all this time that I was Water Absorb. So if he wanted to click, he would have most likely click Giga Drain, right? But if he was some way somehow clicking Liquidation, Waterfall, or Aqua Jet, I would have won the game. But that universe doesn't exist, and your Oslo City Altaroonies is 2-0. So that's pretty exciting. I'm glad that my win con actually picked up the last KO. Although I didn't use it as I wanted to. It never got to Quiver Dance. All I did was hit it with the one energy ball. But I mean, I packed it for that reason. It would have done a solid amount of work if I got it in at the right amount of time and I got a free Quiver Dance. But I really feel like during this battle I never got that opportunity to come in and just like click Quiver Dance, which is unfortunate, but you know it's a learning lesson, right? So I want to thank my opponent for having this battle with me. It was really awesome. I sincerely hope that we meet again in playoffs, and that would be fun to prep for this team again, because I think there's so many variables that he can bring that can really change this game up, right? So I'm really looking forward to that, if that ever happens. Besides that though, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the battle. Smash that like button and comment down below which Pokemon or which set you thought was the most interesting, or if not, I'm gonna just see you for the team builder for week 3. Also, I would like to make a separate announcement video for this. I'm probably going to, but I'm going to start a new project soon, and I'm not going to spoil what it is, but I think you want to stick around for it when it comes around. So if you want to get notified when that first episode of that project comes out, you need to subscribe to this channel right here. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching. I'm not going to blab on more than this. See you for Team Builder in week 3. Thank you. Bye.